Hi all, Melanie Morgan here with the Fugly Ugly Truth. More than a journey to self-love, it is deep soul awakening to who you are, why you're here, and why every step of your journey matters. Today's topic is living in authenticity. This is such an important topic because the term has become surface level fluff in a world that is hungry for depth and truth. Authenticity is not just a trendy word, but it started to feel that way. That's why I wanted to talk about it. Most people think they're being authentic, but the truth, they're still wearing masks. Authenticity is not about posting real selfies without makeup. It isn't oversharing online for likes. It's not about sharing a curated confession to prove your vulnerability. Authenticity isn't comfort seeking, shrinking yourself to keep the peace, saying what others want to hear, nor is it about playing small so you feel safe. Authenticity, and I mean true authenticity, it's soul deep. It is a courageous act of aligning your life with your truth, your essence, your values, and your virtues, even when the world doesn't applaud it. And that's not an easy thing to do. Authenticity is not easy. It takes courage. It means saying no when it would be easier to say yes. It means holding boundaries that make others uncomfortable. It means letting go of the masks you've worn for so long that you almost believe they were who you really are. It's choosing your own soul's alignment over approval, your inner freedom over external applause, your truth over the false safety of blending in. Authenticity is sacred. It is the moment you stop betraying yourself and start living as who you really are. It is the soul's way of saying, I refuse to abandon myself any longer. It's a daily devotion to the integrity, living in a way where your words, your actions, and your spirit all speak the same language. It's not the cookie-cutter version of authenticity that fits neatly into inspirational quotes. It is raw, it's inconvenient, and it's the most liberating thing you will ever choose. Now, the road to authenticity is both a deeply personal and universally relatable journey. It often begins with a sense of disconnection or dissatisfaction, a yearning for something more genuine and meaningful. This journey can be described in several stages. Let's look at stage 1, the awakening. The realization that one's current life's beliefs or actions may not reflect their true self. This stage often comes with a discomfort that is a crucial catalyst for change. And the discomfort occurs when one begins to recognize that their comfort zone is no longer comfortable, and that suppression is the overall experience. Then there's self-discovery. Exploring your values, passions, fears, and desires. This stage often involves deep introspection and the courage to question your long-held beliefs. Here, there may come the inner battle from conflict of changing your perceptions and challenging the status quo in your environment, and then pursuing deeper understanding of how every belief fits into your inner truth. The stage of healing is also hard. It's addressing past wounds. That means you really have to dig in and look at them, and look at those emotional blockages and limiting beliefs that were created because of them. Emotional healing is essential to strip away layers of conditioning and reveal the authentic self. In this stage, emotions arise from past pain and experiences that left you feeling wounded. Fears may arise from reliving the experience, but once you process it and the wisdom is gained, healing brings freedom from the past and releases your identity that you created to survive, and that you become another layer of your truest essence. Then there's integration, aligning your actions, decisions, and relationships with your newfound truth. This is where authenticity becomes a lived experience. This is where intentional living begins, and you make conscious decisions on a daily basis on your relationships, your beliefs, values, and experiences true to you. Here, every action and choice have meaningful consequences. And then we look at embodying authenticity. And over time, living authentically becomes second nature, radiating confidence, peace, and a profound sense of purpose. Here, there is acceptance, grace, and a non-egoic, profound sense of self-love, which is what the journey is about. The journey to authenticity is not without its trials. There are challenges that could be fear of rejection. Authentic living may challenge societal norms that lead to misunderstandings or even alienation. That can create self-doubt. You begin questioning your worth or the validity of your truth, and this can create hesitation in your actions, reactions, relationships, in who you are and what you believe in. Then there's resistance to change. So letting go of old habits, relationships, or identities, they can be painful. But if they don't align, that's something you have to look at. Then there could be cultural and religious expectations. So we have to balance our authenticity with cultural or familial obligations, and that can create inner conflict sometimes. Overcoming these challenges requires courage, support from like-minded communities, and faith in the process. Living authentically offers profound spiritual and practical rewards that could be inner peace. Can you imagine feeling freedom from the burden of pretending or conforming? And then you get aligned relationships. You begin to attract connections that resonate with who you truly are, not who you're expected to be. That gives you empowerment, so a strong sense of self-worth and confidence, knowing what you deserve. Spiritual growth, so you get deeper connection to the divine and a clearer sense of purpose. Authenticity is not a destination, it is a lifelong journey, and it requires continuous self-awareness, healing, and courage to live that way. However, when you live authentically, you don't just live, you expand. You become a force of permission for others. You shine so fully that you remind the world what it looks like to live unmasked. So let me ask you, where are you still shrinking yourself to be accepted? And what part of your soul's truth are you still hiding to feel safe? Because the moment you stop abandoning yourself, you will remember. Authenticity isn't something you do. It's who you already are. And if this speaks to you, drop a diamond in the comments and let me know the one truth about yourself that you're ready to honor today. And if it spoke to you or you know someone else who needs to hear this today, please share, pay it forward, and be the bridge to help somebody get to the other side. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you in the next one. And until then, take care and always choose happy. Toodles.